Oracle deck with Rabia, the Queen of Saintly Women. I am in service of divine love. I move the way love asks me to move. With the wisdom of the House of Night, message. Then we have Ariadne, Mistress of the Labyrinth. My soul knows the way, and the way out is through. With conclusion, bottom of the deck, which is the main energy of the message. Please let me pronounce this right. Enedwana, the High Priestess. I am one with my soul, and my soul is a legacy of love. With the moon. Alright. Sorry, pronouncement's not my best, but let's fix the hair here. See, this is bedhead right here. So we'll just let it lay where it lays. We'll just meh. It does what it does. See, that's what happens when you take a shower and go to sleep. It's just like, I'm just gonna fucking lay the way I'm gonna lay, and when you wake up, it's gonna be everywhere. But I asked the message for the collective is, I'm sorry, I gotta call people out. And the Divine Venus, this astrologer, she loves to do readings on celebrities. And I made a comment like, these people sold their soul. Why don't you do some readings on real people? And then she called me. Well, first she said, fuck off. And then she's like, stop being annoying and like, blah, blah, blah. A bunch of shit. And I had to do something I hate, but I reported her comment because, you know what? Fuck you, bitch. A lot of us don't want to hear about people that sold their fucking souls. So, yeah, I reported you, bitch. And I'm gonna tag you in this, because fuck you. Anyways, message to the collective. Alright. Rabia. Alright. I'm not good with pronunciation, and yes, I'm American, so I'm ignorant for that kind of thing. Sorry, guys. But the Queen of Saintly Women, I am in service of divine love. I move the way love asks me to move. And then with the wisdom of the House of Night, we have the message card. Now, you see her. She's holding a flame. And this is a beautiful woman. Whatever her religion is, seems Arabian, Eastern, whatever. But she's the Queen of Saintly Women. I am in service of divine love. I move the way love asks me to move. Then you have message, which in this card, it looks like maybe a raven or some kind of black bird that is kind of multi-dimensional. You can see the wing there. It's kind of like not of this world, and it's moving over a stone that has a scroll on it, and it's got a moon symbol on it. So Message to the collective. As much as I want to call bitches out, the divine Venus, we all need to love each other. It's a message of coming together no matter what others' beliefs are. Now, I'm sorry, I'm human, I have my own personal beliefs, and I don't give a fuck about celebrities. As I said in my comment in response to her, a lot of people would rather hear about real people and not Christina Aguilera and Britney Spears and whoever the fuck else she's been talking about. Yeah, I feel bad. Britney's been fucking caged up, but you know what? Why don't you do shit about Martin Luther King or, Jane Goodall? Or real fucking people that did real shit. That didn't sell their soul for fame. But it is what it is. My human self. Even if those that have sold their souls they deserve some empathy because they didn't know what they were doing. Some dark shit's about to happen. And those that have sold themselves to the dark are about to be the heralders of the dark. But for a lot of them, it's not their fault. They didn't know what they were doing. But Ariadne, mistress of the labyrinth, my soul knows the way, and the only way out is through. If I could pick this damn card up. This is a very holy person. This is someone completely of the light. Now, in my personal experience, you can't rely on people that are completely of the light. You need somebody that knows the darkness too. But in this card, maybe she does know some of the darkness because her arm is hidden. You don't know what she's holding in there. There's something there. So maybe all this light surrounding her is the light she chose, because there are many of us that know both. And since her hand is hidden, you don't know what she's got going on there. You don't know if she's completely light. She might have some darkness in there that, she's turned into a weapon against the darkness. And then she says the only way out is through. And then we have conclusion, which I've had this card before, but we have the beginning, and then we have the end, and you don't know what's in between. You have to write your own story. And the energy that I get, and with my own experience, you can't truly write a story without knowing the middle. You can't truly write a story that is a battle between light and dark without knowing a goddamn thing about the darkness. I'm sorry. But I've been worried about myself, having been a part of both, knowing both. But with this card, it gives this card combination gives me comfort because I chose the light when I was a young child, but I've always had this other part of me. And most people don't understand that. Most people are just like, oh, I just choose the light. But most of us have both of it in us, but a lot don't understand that it's a benefit to know both. And the only way out is through, is writing your own goddamn story. Not using excuses, not using people that have sold their fucking soul, Divine Venus, and looking at the stories of real people that have gone through real shit, that have not sold their fucking souls for fame. Now we have, I hope I pronounce this right, Enheduanna, the High Priestess. I am one with my soul, and my soul is a legacy of love. This is a woman. I feel so much. Like, I don't know who this is, but I feel this is a woman that's gone through some shit. And being a high priestess, knowing the darkness, your soul is a legacy of love. You know. You know the light and the dark. And this is a woman that knows. Card going with that, the moon. Being a black cat, which most people think are bad luck, but black cats are beautiful creatures. I have two, and I love them very much. Under a full moon, illuminated, spreading light. It's like the light and the dark, and cats are very important. Cats are a part of both this dimension, what I can touch myself, the 3D, who I am, and a whole other fucking dimension that we cannot see yet. We are not there yet, but they are 1 foot in one, the other foot in the other. That is why cats are very important to have as pets, because they can see. It's why if you see a cat freaking out, they saw something. Now, with this being the main energy of the deck, I say you need to connect your light with your dark. I've had a lot of trouble with that, and I'm running out of time. So, with my struggle, having very equal parts of light and dark, which most people will not understand, connect them, embrace them, allow them to be a part of yourself because they're needed for something.